yes, I know it's on the throne of my life and it controls my every thought. And yes, I know I should really let God have that position, but it's innocent. This relationship that I have, I know that it's taken up my time from the Lord, and I know I shouldn't really have it, but really it's innocent. He's a good guy. He's a good man. He's handsome. She's pretty. Yeah. Beware what you wish for. Be careful. Oh, I can do this thing. I can have this relationship. It's harmless. I can do that. I can smoke that. I can drink that. I can go there. I can do this. I can do that. It's harmless. But it isn't helpful. It's goodly, but it isn't godly. We remove God from the throne of our lives to place something that looks good but is godless and has no place within our hearts to be king. You say, Pastor, why are you saying this? Because I don't underestimate the providence of God to lead you to this specific point. That just as God led Saul by chasing some donkeys through a wilderness for 3 days, to come to the realization that this is who Israel wanted, I can't help but know that God in His providence has led you here today. Pastor, I come here every Sunday. Yeah, but you made it here safely today. You got out of bed. You're here. And by God's providence, He wants you to hear that maybe, just maybe, there's something in your life that has become a God to you, taking the throne of your life. The king in our life should be God. He should be in charge. But often we search for a replacement. We know the qualities our king should have: trustworthy, godly, holy, righteous, faithful, true, loving, the characteristics of God. But we find one that's handsome, that's goodly, that's choice, that's the strapping young man. We find one that appeals to our flesh, not the Spirit. Because at times the king, if God is king in your life, He's going to make some decisions for you that may not be cheery and happy all the time. You may have to make some decisions as to getting rid of a job or getting rid of a house or car or relationship or things in your life that you know shouldn't be there, because He's king. And He decides what stays and what goes. But if you put a king on there that looks like everything else, then hey, I'm happy. I can do what I want. I can go where I want. And that's what the nation of Israel wanted. We want a king like everybody else. To be like everybody else. So where are you at this morning? You established a king of your own making, out of your selfish and sinful desires. Let's be honest this morning, we all have them. We want something in our lives that makes us feel good about ourselves. And at times, when God is on the throne of our lives, we are horrible, wicked people. He'll point that out. He'll make it known. But we find one that looks the way we want it to look and fulfill our selfish and sinful desires. Father, I come to you this morning. Lord, I thank you for this time, the truth found in your word.